Rosaggy vlog with the beavers and rock.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Rosaggy Vlogs. We are going back to Disneyland today, where it all began. This YouTube channel, just about 2.5 years ago. Anyways, this time I came prepared. I got my phone charger just so I can charge my phone later in the day, because we'll be taking a lot of footage and it'll be fun. I even came with the outfit, so let's take a look at it. All right, this is my outfit. So I got this Winnie the Pooh t-shirt and the Winnie the Pooh jersey. So the shirt says, honey. And the jersey says, I'm not quite sure what it says. After a quick reading sesh, it says 100 Acre Woods. Now let's check out the back. And then you got Pooh with the number 26. That's almost how old I am, just a year younger. Anyways, I'm waiting in my hotel room. It is now currently 6:03, and yeah, it's going to be a long day and definitely early. So we'll be going with a group of 7 people. Not sure if we're going to stick around each other the whole time or kind of do our own thing, but we're going to try to do Rise of the Resistance first, since that is the newest ride and we want to make sure that we ride it today. It'll be great. All right, see you there. All right, we're at Disney.
Oh, there it is.
Christian, are you excited?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so now we're just waiting about an hour for rope drop, and then we're racing to the park, the main street. It'll be a great view. Be ready for it, just around the corner. All right, here we are. Doesn't that castle look beautiful? We're here in Adventureland entrance, waiting. I'm here with Ethan today. Ethan, are you ready to be in another vlog? All right. Tell me, what's your favorite ride?
Well, it can't be Nemo because it's closed.
That's true. Nemo, the submarine ride, closed. Everybody, this is Kimberly. You remember her from the first vlog? Kimberly, what's your favorite ride?
Pirates, but it's closed.
Pirates, but it's closed. That is unfortunate. Everybody, this is Christian. Christian, what's your favorite ride?
Don't know.
Don't know. We're gonna find out today.
Let us know.
Are you excited for a ride in general?
No.
If you look to your right over here, you'll see Kim Kardashian.
What?
He said that.
All right, rope drop has initiated. We boys were left behind. They're way up there. Everybody here skipping all the rides, going to, what's the ride called? Rise of the Resistance. The Rise of the Resistance line is already crazy. Anyways, I'll try to record at least the line queue because that's the best part. It's basically half the ride. Alright, right now it's not that interesting, but we're outside in the line queue. Once we get inside, that's where it starts to get kind of crazy. Ethan, are you excited for this ride? Trash can. Gotta enjoy the scenery while it's here. We are now inside the queue. Line's moving pretty fast. But now the decorations really start to kick in. Holes, waterfall. Anyways, I'll just videotape this and speed it up. Got some blasters. We must be in the armory here.
None of us have ever been on this ride.
Oh, really?
Snipers, rifles, detonators. So basically, we're in the Resistance loading bay, so we're going to see a lot of Resistance stuff. But later on, after we take off in our ship, we're going to get captured by the First Order. And then we'll be on one of their cruisers. At that point, they will take us in and pretend like we're prisoners. But then the Resistance will be right behind and rescue our touring group. They'll put us on a patrol car that's basically supposed to look like it's taking us to the prisoner bay area. And at that point, the droid that
maneuvers our car is going to be taking us on a getaway ship. And that's basically the ride there. We haven't even gotten to the fun part yet. Alright, on a scale from 1 to 10, I give it an 84. It's definitely the best ride here at Disneyland right now.
I took like a couple.
The drop was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. But it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. It didn't make me nauseous or anything. Just overall, good entertainment. Christian thought it was good. Kimberly thought it was good. First ride, right, Christian?
Yeah, first ride.
First and the newest. Did you like it?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
It was a fun ride.
Now we're off to Star Wars Land. Gonna try to get on Smuggler's Run. All right, great adventure here. Looks slightly on the empty side, which is nice. There's no characters out right now, otherwise I'd videotape that. My dream is to use the Force on Kylo Ren and have him say something rude. That'd be awesome. All right, here we are, Smuggler's Run, getting ready to hop in the queue. And there is the Millennium Falcon. Beautiful, ain't it? So anyways, in this video, or ride, we get assigned a job on the Millennium Falcon. So we get to either drive one of two. The seconds get to blast, and the thirds get to basically grapple the luggage that we are trying to smuggle. And that's what the ride's basically about. Overall, it's kind of like a giant video game. It'll be fun. Here we can see the top of the Millennium Falcon. Look at all that detail. Looks pretty cool. If only we could make real spaceships like this. That would also be cool. All right, we're in the front of the queue now. This is Hondo. Hondo is only on the animated versions of Star Wars, but he is a smuggler, given Smuggler's Run. He hires us as a crew. We go, we take something from the First Order, you know, for money. Kind of like what Han Solo does for a living. Anyways, he'll start talking here in a second.
I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. Chewbacca, my fine furry friend. Yes. As agreed, you let us use the ship. We'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance. I need no problems.
Right, we're in the Millennium Falcon. Isn't it a cool replica? All right, this is where they play chess. All right, I move iDragon 5'9" to 2'6", 92. Sure. Sure. All right, for this one, I'm not going to videotape because it's very hands-on, so I'll need both my hands. Maybe. We'll see. Well, nothing makes me feel like a bad driver except that.
This thing's seen better days. Better fix all that before the Wookiee sees it.
All right, next up we have our Ronto Roaster breakfast style, and we're going to give that a shot. All right, I'll let you know how it is when we get it. All right, here we have the breakfast Ronto wrap. It looks like a sausage, some type of possibly gravy and eggs and whatnot wrapped in a pita. So let's go ahead and give this a try. All right, Ronto wrap.
Breakfast edition.
Tastes like a hot dog. Right, and right here we have the Mulrin drink. I'll try to say that a little faster. Mulrin, and it's a juice. So let's see what it tastes like. It looks pretty good, pretty dense. Ooh, super sweet. Good juice though. This has a lot of stuff, including pineapple juice, lemon, and I think the main ingredient, desert pear, which is delicious. So yeah, if you're ever around and you can give this a try, go for it. All right, so on that last ride, Smuggler's Run, I'm wearing, poo stuff. And the guy that loads this onto the actual ride itself was like, oh, look, he's wearing poo. He has poo on his shirt. He made note that everybody should know. So that was pretty funny. One thing I couldn't videotape. It was definitely hands-on. I was going left and right and running into things. It was great. All right, first character of the day, R2-D2. Probably won't stop. There's a huge group around him, but taking pictures with him right there.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I knew.
Our next stop, Haunted Mansion. Here we go, 13 minutes. Ooh, look at the invisible horse. Very iconic. Look at that decoration.
This chamber has no windows and no doors.
Now they're the heads that follow you everywhere. The way they do it is it's concave, so the angle is always watching. And we're the last in line, so there's nobody behind us. Truly a haunting feeling. Alright, and there's the people mover. We're gonna hop on. Gonna add a hashtag here. Hashtag when you're stuck in the haunted mansion under the AC. Cold. Alright, second character of the day. Jack Sparrow. Alright, it's been a few hours, just letting my phone charge. We're going to Jungle Cruise now. New and improved.
Oh, and that chip in the front, his poor microphone's not plugged in. No, none of the monkeys can hear his fun jokes. Thanks for all your Jungle Cruise souvenirs. Feel free to cap off your tour.
Look at all those monkeys.
Buy a hat.
Next up is Big Thunder Mountain. Will I see a goat? Let's find out. It'll be great. Gonna try to sit towards the back. That's where it's at. Alright, that's pretty funny. The last one there is Nevermind. It's 79 miles away. I don't want to go that far. Never mind. Get the joke? Hilarious. Alright, in my first video, I took a video over here. We're in the caboose on the left side of the train. Are you ready for the ride? Yeah, we are. I'm riding alone this round. We're moving around pretty quickly. We're on Star Tours now. Got my glasses on. Hello vlog. So we traveled the stars, but it also seemed like we traveled through time. It was a different video. Darth Vader caught us. We ran away from, you know, the Empire, and then all of a sudden we're pod racing. After the pod racing, went into hyperspace, and then it was the droid army going after us. Kind of interesting. All right, longest line of the day, 45 minutes. We got here at 3:35. Let's see how long it takes to get through the queue. This is Space Mountain, by the way. All right, just got off a Hyperspace Mountain. Boy, was it a blast. The only thing was it took about an hour or so to get through the line. Kind of crazy, but worth the wait. Got a green apple churro. As you can see, it's green. Let's give it a shot. It's a lot of sugar. It doesn't taste like green apple that much. Pretty good though. Where we go. Oh wow, this is pretty. It's beautiful! Next up, we're waiting an hour to go on Indiana Jones, one of my favorite rides here at Disneyland. And we're supposed to not look at the eye, but you know what? There wouldn't be a ride if I didn't look at the eye, so that's exactly what I am going to do. Next up, we're going on Winnie the Pooh, and you know why that's pretty cool? Because I'm wearing Winnie the Pooh outfit today. Remember? In the moment we've been waiting for, the Cocoa Puff Cold Brew. Let's give it a try. Yes, that's everything I would want in a coffee. Thank you. It's Ray, everybody. I didn't want to bother her. She's probably busy. And Chewie is over there. Look at him. Aw, Chewie. We're in the replica shot here, and I just wanted to point out the Mandalorian helmet right there. Pretty cool. And there he is, Chewie, just walking, waving. His hair's gotten a little longer. All right, it's 8:33. We're back on what was it called? Rise of the Resistance, I guess. And this ride goes out to my good coworker, Caleb, whom I miss and wish could be here today. This one's for you. Oh yeah, it's sunset.
Black leader.
First order TIE fighters, move out! Move out! Two blue from okay, blue crabs will transport and make a jump!
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Second time on Big Thunder Mountain, but this time it is nighttime. The best time to ride this ride. It'll be fantastic. It's now nighttime, as you can tell by the dark. We have two spots, Stitch right in front of us, and Goofy over there somewhere.
She said she's gonna be in the bathroom for a minute.
Last home stretch here. We have 15 minutes until closing. We're gonna try the Matterhorn. It's been breaking down all day. It's been 70 minutes or more, but now it's at 35 and it's moving pretty fast.
In the next scene, I will talk about which entrance to the Matterhorn was my favorite.
Alright, just got off the Matterhorn. Wow, what a blast. Anyways, I have confirmed that side is not the side that I like the most. It's the other side. The very left-hand side. Just to note, the track is a lot more fun. That's what I think. Anyways, thanks for watching. Remember to click that bell, like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, goodbye!